My brain is not assembling a list of supplies for the wild, but it is trying to figure out how they organized that uprising in District 8. So many, so clearly acting in defiance of the capital. Was it even planned? Or something that simply erupted out of years of hatred and resentment? How could we do that here? Would the people of District 12 join in or lock their doors? Yesterday, the square emptied so quickly after Gail's whipping. But isn't that because we all feel so impotent and have no idea what to do? We need someone to direct us, to reassure us that this is possible. I don't think I'm the person. I may have been the catalyst for rebellion, but a leader is someone with conviction. And I'm barely a convert myself. Someone with unflinching courage. I'm still working hard to even find mine. Someone with clear and persuasive words. I'm so easily tongue-tied. Words. I think of words and I think of PETA. How people embrace everything he says. He could move a crowd to action. I bet if he chooses to, would find things to say. But I'm sure the idea has never crossed his mind. Downstairs, I find my mother and Prim tending to a subdued Gale. The medicine must be wearing off. By the look on his face, I brace myself for another fight, but try to keep my voice calm. Can't you give him another shot? I will if needed. We thought we'd try some snow coat first, says Mother. She has removed his bandages. You could practically see the heat radiating off his back. She's laid a clean cloth across his angry flesh and nods to Prim. Prim comes over, stirring what appears to be a large bowl of snow. But it's tinted a light green and gives off a sweet, clean scent. Snow coat. She carefully begins to ladle the stuff onto the cloth. I can almost hear the sizzle of Gale's tormented skin, meeting the snow mixture. His eyes flutter open, perplexed. Then he lets out a sound of relief. It's lucky we have snow, says Mother. I think of what it must be like recovering from a whipping in midsummer. The searing heat, the tepid water from the tap. What did you do in the warm months? I ask. A crease appears between her eyebrows as she frowns. Tried to keep the flies away. My stomach churns at the thought. She fills a handkerchief with the snow coat mixture. I hold it to the welt on my cheek. Instantly, the pain withdraws. It's the coldness of the snow, yes. But whatever mixture of herbal juices my mother has added numbs as well. Oh, that's wonderful. Why didn't you put this on him last night? I needed to set the wound first, she says. I don't know what that means exactly, but as long as it works, who am I to question her? She knows exactly she knows what she's doing, my mother. I feel a pang of remorse about yesterday. The awful things I yelled at her as PETA and Hamish dragged me from the kitchen. I'm sorry about screaming at you yesterday. I've heard worse, she says. You've seen how people are when someone they love is in pain. Someone they love? The word numbs my tongue as if it's been packed in snow coat. Of course I love Gail. But what love does she mean? What do I mean when I say I love Gail? I don't know. I did kiss him last night, in a moment when my emotions were running so high. But I'm sure he doesn't remember it. Does he? I hope not. If he does, everything will just get more complicated. And really, I can't think about kissing when I've got a rebellion to incite. I give my head a little shake to clear it. Where's Peta? I say. He went home when we heard you stirring. Didn't want to leave his house unattended during the storm, Mother says. Did he get back all right, I ask. In a blizzard, you could get lost in a matter of yards and wander off course into oblivion. Why didn't you call and check, she says. I go into the study, a room I've pretty much avoided since my meeting with President Snow, and dial Peta's number. After a few rings, he answers. Hey, I just wanted to make sure you got home, I say. Katniss, I live 3 houses away from you, he says. I know, but with the weather and all, I say. Well, I'm fine. Thank you for checking. There's a long pause. How's Gail? All right. My mother and Prim are giving him a snow coat now, I say. I've got some too, I say. Have you seen Hamish today? I checked on him. Dead drunk. But I built up his fire and left him some bread, he says. I wanted to talk to both of you. I don't dare add any more on my phone, which is surely tapped. Probably have to wait till the weather calms down, he says. Nothing much will happen before that. No, nothing much more, I agree.